Good evening, good evening. How you guys doing? It's Mike Mellon back in the Spotlight Podcast live, episode 32. Man, you know it's a lot going on in basketball right now. So I had to bring my comrade on today. Squirrel the world. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. So what's been up with you, brother?
Hey man, a lot of stuff been up. We got summer league going off. We got the neighborhood summer league in our local towns. It's episode 32, the Magic Johnson episode. The Magic episode.
Ooh.
So you know it's gonna be electrifying today.
Indeed, man. Indeed, man. And I want to thank you as always for coming on, man. We're gonna have some fun. Also tonight, too, out there, those who listening, we're gonna have it where if you comment on the thing and you put your email in, and I can recognize who you are, and then you can add some value to the conversation. We're gonna bring you in. Just make sure you got your phone with the camera on it. Make sure your Wi-Fi is good. And make sure it's not like a whole lot of noise in your background. And we could bring you in and you could chime in on whatever we're talking about. Not just calling in and not like that. We want to see your face on the screen with us. So hit me
Put
up.
your phone on Do Not Disturb. Don't be like me. Put it on Do Not Disturb so you don't have any, we don't have any, issues or anything like that.
Indeed. All right, man. Let's get kicked off, man. First, I like to say this episode of In the Spotlight Podcast is brought to you by the Fight Against Fentanyl Classic, coming October 20th. Basketball Spotlight Fight Against Fentanyl Classic, and it's going to be the top players in Mercer County, 9th grade to 12th grade, against the top players in South Jersey. Last year, it was a very successful event. We raised more than $3,000 and donated it to the kids at New Hope Behavior Health Adolescent Unit, man, and it's provided to help our kids with resources, go on different trips, and just expose them to different things in life that would prohibit them from wanting to go back and use it again once they get out our program, man. So come out October 20th. We're gonna have a GoFundMe for anybody that want to donate to this cause. And once again, I pray the Most High make this a great event, man.
Oh, man,
all right, Squirrel the world, man.
Mike, before we start, man, I want to just say this to my North Jersey people. He does this Mercer County against South Jersey, but hey, to my North Jersey people, man, I want to go ahead and I want to chip these guys up, man. So all of you coaches out there that I know, I want you guys to put some teams together, and I want to sponsor our end of the event. So you guys don't worry about it. All of it come through me. It's going to be sponsorship, and I want to have
North versus South.
North versus South.
Yeah, let's make it pop.
Y'all know what it is. Let's put it on these guys down there, man.
Yeah, North versus South. Let's make it pop at the end of the year. North versus South. All right, no doubt. But let's get this thing started, man. It's a lot going on right now, man. So, what's the first topic we have on? Shepherd and Dillingham getting drafted. Now, I gotta say, when the year started, I gotta give you kudos. I was surprised. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was surprised about these two, especially how high they went. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just didn't see like not only lottery but high lottery, especially for Reed Shepherd. Like, I don't know, man. Give me a breakdown on this situation.
Well, what happened here was, again, the master recruiter known as John Calipari already foreshadowed Reed Shepherd and Dillingham and how good they were going to be. So, he's been the master of the guards over the years. So Reed came in, I think Reed, more so than Rob, shocked a lot of people with how athletic he was going to be. People always knew the shooting, the basketball IQ, but they wasn't expecting the 40-plus inch vertical. They wasn't expecting him to be able to defend at that high of a level. And then his IQ and the playmaking and stuff, it's just, you love it. When you get a 6'3" guard that jumps 40-plus inches, that shoots the ball at a clip like he does, it's hard. It's hard to keep off. But I told you, when Dillingham signed, I said, if he crosses that state line into Lexington, I said, he comes into Kentucky, I told you who was going to have an issue with that. But we'll say that for just a couple of minutes, though.
Indeed. Me with Dillingham, I saw him play a couple times, and I saw flashes of what he could do. He'll go on a streak where he could score the ball. He seemed to be turnover prone at sometimes. Very strong. Looks bigger on TV than when I saw him in person. You know what I mean? When I went out there. But I love his confidence. I love his speed, his athleticism. He definitely has a swagger with him. You know what I mean? How do you think his game is going to translate to the NBA game?
I want to give you 2 player comps.
Bring
First,
it out.
First, when you look at Reed Shepherd, you're looking at athletic Mark Price. Second, Rob Dillingham, you're looking at the reincarnation of Travis Best.
Travis Best? That was kind of out of left field. I ain't see. I seen a maybe a taller TJ Ford type.
But let me tell you why it's Travis Best.
Okay.
And TJ Ford was, don't get it twisted. Dillingham is a shock you athlete as well. Like TJ Ford was a shock you athlete, but even more so. I don't compare athleticism of TJ Ford to Dillingham. The reason why I say Travis Best is speed to shot, speed off the dribble to shot. His quick change is so fast, and to the point where he gets his shot off, he almost has his opponent off balance because he's attacking that outside foot. But soon as you on top of him, it's the speed to shot. The speed from dribble to shot is what makes him elite. And these 2 guys are not just going to be high-level picks. They are rotational players from the door. Rotational players from the door. These guys are going to play in the rookie game. These guys are going to be right there. They're going to be all NBA rookie team players. And instantly, the teams that they went to, they drafted them for a reason. Minnesota needed him off the bench. They needed that scoring. They needed a person that create and make plays for others, which stagnated them in the playoffs. And I want to tell you this right now. That high contract that they got from the kid from Wichita State in Houston, I already told a Rockets fan, he's already in trade. Fred VanVleet is already in trade scenario. That job belongs to Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd will be the starter.
Hold on. You saying Reed Shepherd gonna take VanVleet job?
Yes.
What? I don't know, man. That's going a little bit far right there.
Well,
that's
again,
going a little bit
remember,
far right
we
there,
had this
man.
conversation about Maxey and Quickly too.
But this is what I'm trying to say is this. Is Reed Shepherd, what he went third pick good? Yes.
You can't teach a person to shoot 50% from 3, and you can defend NBA point guards. You have the athleticism to finish in the basket, but it's not even so much about that. He just don't turn the ball over. So when you got all these other people that need to do so much, Reed don't need to pound the ball. He don't need to do nothing. He's a willing passer, but it's money in the bank. You leave Reed Shepherd open, you got 30 on your head. And he probably didn't shoot the ball. He probably didn't dribble the ball 20 times, and he got a 30 ball.
So is he going to be able to get rid of defenders?
Yes. As you saw, that's the reason why Calipari is in Arkansas.
Break that down for me.
The reason why John Calipari is in Arkansas is the great people of the state of Kentucky was not going to watch Wagner play and struggle and then watch Reed Shepherd come in and be the best guard in the country.
So I don't know, man. I think like that NBA athleticism, I'm going to have to see him play. One of the smart things he didn't play in the combine and stuff, right?
No, sparingly. He gave just those top teams. He gave them some individuals or whatever like that. But he's already a pick and roll guard. He already a knockdown shooter, and he's already the willing passer. You already saw his assist to turnover ratio. You also saw him. What was he? Number 2 overall in NCAA 3-point percentage. So you already saw that, and a clutch big shot maker. He has no fear. I mean, the kid is super solid. He come from that good stock, super athletic parents. He's built for this. Reed is going to be a great player.
Number 3 though. That was a
But
little far
that's
for
the
me, man.
draft. That's to the draft this year. I will be honest. I don't think he would have been number 3 in next year's draft.
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm,
I think he. I think. I think he. I think. With him and Steven Castle, I could have saw their positions in the draft get swapped, and I wouldn't have been surprised.
mm-hmm.
But I think they took Castle. They took Castle because Shepard wasn't there. The Rockets didn't wait. The Rockets like, it's no way. We're not gonna play around. And they took him, and I think that's the reason why the Spurs ain't waste no time, and they took Castle off the board.
One more question about that night. Did you get an indication that from the amount of foreign players that were taken that America basketball is in trouble?
No, but what American basketball is about to see, what you're going to see in the next, I would normally say a decade. What you're going to see in the next 5 to 10 years is going to be the end of the high school structure period. We're going to go to 100% academy basketball where kids are no longer going to go to high school. They're going to go to a place to play basketball. The IMGs of the world is just the start or the tip of the iceberg of what we're going to institute. OTE has already gave you a look at it, but it's going to be even more so to whereas now we're going to go to the European style of 100% sports infused youth education in terms of sport. So you're going to see that now where kids are going to go to this in particular academy where they're there for sport. So it's going to be no more of that situation where the kid, he grew up on 14th Avenue and Bedford Street and he ends up going to North Central. No, that kid, if he has that potential, he's going to get plucked much the same way they do in baseball, soccer, tennis, and he's going to go to an institution to fortify his game.
Do you believe with I think it was one of them ESPN analysts, he was talking with Stephen A. Smith, and he was talking about that kids shouldn't be going to these basketball academies now. They should have more faith in their local high school coaches because they got some good high school coaches. What you think about that?
I don't agree. I have no faith in the local high school coaches. We have too many people or whatever that's doing it for the stipend. We don't have enough people who are implementing skill development. When I go to a high school game and I don't see you run plays, and this is a varsity level game, I immediately want you removed. Or I don't see you respect your craft. When I come to the game and I don't see you, let's go to the essence of it. I don't see you, for one, dress properly. I don't see the respect of the kids properly. I don't see the kids' level of respect properly. I don't see a development in terms of communication on the court properly, where I'm looking at a game, and if I didn't know what I walked into, I wouldn't think this is a varsity game. I immediately think that it's time to rotate. There should be no thing where I see a kid in the 9th grade and then I see a kid in the 12th grade and they're playing the same way. I'm going to games and it's a street ball game. They're not running no plays. They running back and forth up and down the court. It's a bunch of, profane street ball. Ain't nobody doing anything. You know me. That's not my brand. I'm not into that at all. So that's why I deal in powerhouse basketball, because it comes a certain level of respect when you walk in the door, because my name is bigger than yours. I don't have to cater. You're going to have to, succumb to this will, be a part of this program. You're going to have a certain level of discipline, a certain level of accountability, and a certain level of respect. And I think in our local circuit, we're not getting enough of that. And that's why we're losing in the city basketball. And we've been losing it to parochial. We've been losing it to the Brewsters and these places. We've been losing it to that. But I think now, when you look at inner city basketball, you always can walk into a game and spot you some talent. I'm walking into games now, and it's like, this is so bad. Like, it's so bad It's like where do we develop it? I don't want kids just coming out here and playing. Where's the individual instruction? Where's the growth of it? Where are you stopping, teaching? This is what you should be seeing. This is the reason why we're running this play. This is the reason why. This is what we're looking to get from this play. We're not getting enough of that in our local basketball. And I believe that's because we got a lot of hanger-ons, people who are being king made. They sitting in these positions for too long. There's not enough infusion of youth in terms of the sport, where we're not getting enough of these young, hungry guys who want to coach and they want to be in the gym. They want to teach skill. They want to drill kids to death. Not just we get these kids, they go to these summer leagues, they play in these summer leagues and stuff like that. I'm not with any of that. What I'm into is skill development, and I'm into fortifying in these kids' mind. This is what can move you. If you respect this enough, you can go to school for free. It ain't no maybe or this that and the third. It's enough basketball out here to whereas you go. There's nowhere in the world I'm supposed to be in Newark, New Jersey, and I walk into a gym and I don't see at least the elite guard play. I'm not saying I need to see a 6'11" dude and this unicorn running around. I at least need to walk in there and be like, hey, that's a good guard right there.
I get what you're saying. Next up, who's the better pro prospect, Ace Bailey or Cooper Flag?
I love this one. I absolutely love this one. The real number one player is in New Jersey.
What?
The number one player is going to Rutgers.
So you think when they get to the as an NBA prospect, he's gonna be better?
Yes.
All right, give me a detail.
And to tell you the truth, I got the dude on the right, on my right. I got the dude on my right third.
All right,
he's not even number two. He's third.
Give me your details.
Ace Bailey, I love to call him Baby T Mac. I spoke to one of his former AAU coaches, and I call him Baby T Mac. But it's not really so much that. It's more so it's not even so much athleticism. It's not so much about dog or those little intangibles that we're going to speak about. With Ace Bailey, it's almost a will thing. And when I look at him, I see that he has a certain demeanor about him, whereas his mind is so physically strong to his game. I just see his body already in terms of being more ready and stuff now, and the way he goes and gets certain shots. I just see him right now in the open system, or 4 out, 1 in. I just see him more. He has more in his bag, so to speak, to him right now. But I don't want to sound like I'm insulting Mr. Flag. That kid is very, very good. But I also think Mr. Flag he's not been elbowed enough in his face. I don't know if I'm sounding right saying that. I think Ace Bailey has been through more tougher or hardline development than Cooper. With Cooper in the Mount Verde games and him playing with 7 All-Americans and stuff like that, I think he's garnered the certain spotlight. He played great in USA. He played great. But I think Ace Bailey's ceiling is so much bigger. I think he just has more potential to be better. So I got him. I got AJ DeBonsa. Correct me if I'm saying his name wrong. And then I got Flag.
Interesting.
And then I got Harper. So Harper's fourth.
I thought before Ace had it in the runaway, but the way that the NBA game is played now, I could see like how Cooper Flag could get in there and might make a more immediate impact because it's not about how much you drive and finish at the cup no more. It's about how you could shoot and how you fit in the offense and how your outside packages, your fundamentals, and all of that kind of stuff. And that's not a knock on Ace or anything like that. I just think that flag game is more tailored to the new way that the NBA is playing. You know what I'm saying?
Wing scoring? You think he got more in his bag than Ace?
I don't know. We about to take a look
about it. We talking 4 out, 1 in, basic NBA, no positionless basketball, and we talking about Ace Bailey on the wing or Cooper Flag on the wing.
Yeah, we about to take a look at some of their clips.
Oh yes, I like that.
Let's have the boys joint. Where is that? There we go. Let's see. Yeah, he do look kind of crazy. He's super athletic.
Oh yeah, he's super athletic. He definitely a pogo stick.
He's definitely athletic.
I like the fact that
that's the part I want to see. That part of the game. Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think he's faster than Flag too.
Huh?
I think he's faster than Flag too.
The quickness, I did see some quickness right there. You know what I mean? And now let's take a look at. I got some clips of Flag playing against the NBA players.
I mean, I can't knock the kid is good, but I'm just looking at ceiling. I just think Bailey ceiling. I like that kick up.
Now, so what you thinking, man?
I mean, don't get it twisted. Flag is a great player. I think Flag is gonna have a tremendous NBA career. But just when I assess him, I just think Bailey's ceiling is so much higher because I think Bailey has more. I think Bailey has more moves off the dribble. I think Bailey's hyperactivity is going to lead to more. I think because of that speed, I think Bailey's going to be up the floor more. I think he's going to be more of a lob threat. And both of them punish little guys. You see what he turned right around on little Drew Holiday like he ain't see him. And he shot right over him. And, you know, you talking about when you're speaking of elite defenders, you're talking about one of the best defenders in the last decade. A Holiday that he just, you know, he turned right on like he didn't even see him. That's what you do to somebody that you 5 inches bigger. You ain't even pay no attention to him. He got his shot off. So I don't want to sound like I'm diminishing Flag any. Just for right now, if I had to say, I just think Bailey's ceiling is higher. I think right now it could be closer than I'm even saying. But I just think at the end of the day, once them shoulders and stuff get developed on Bailey, I just think that ceiling is high. I just think like you looking at
Hey
the
man, I
UFC
can't
guy.
knock your hustle. You been hitting some home runs lately. Which do you think a lot is gonna have to depend on who drafts Cooper Flag?
I think Flag is going to be good wherever he's at. What I don't want to happen is I don't want him to be put in a position where he has to work too much with the ball in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to be able to get it and be able to do some things and score. So kind of in a way, it might depend on who he gets drafted by, but he's so solid, man. He's so solid. He's so good. And I like what Boyer has done with him in terms of never shying him away from him handling the ball, him, getting it off the defensive backboards and going with it. So, but I still would more so not want him because of physical traits. I don't really want him so much, at least in the beginning, handling the ball as much as I want him getting it and scoring, as opposed to Bailey. I want Bailey to get the ball. I want you to move. And I want, you know what I'm saying? I want you to have to deal with that, again, speed the shot.
In H. Bailey situation, how prevalent is it going to be for him to be able to have a lot of freedom this year at Rutgers?
Mike, it's going to be a scary situation at Rutgers, and it's going to go one or two ways. Obviously, him and Harper is going to be up at Rutgers, and they're going to be the toast of the town. But we have seen where these high-level kids sometimes go to places, especially places that may not have been used to winning or haven't won in a long time. I need to see how they embrace their teammates. If they're going to get up there and they're going to be like, man, your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn, and they can start losing games, and then that could go downhill quickly because we're here. They're there for 6 months or 4 months or whatever the case is going to be until draft day comes. So what I hope is that they get the kids that are going to be around them and make them feel a part of it. And I think it'll make it easier for them if they make the kids around them feel like they are a part of it. Like, get somebody else going, soup your teammates up, because you already know that you're top 5 dead or alive. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Next up, Boogie Briscoe, Big Three, in Brick City.
I was there.
Talk to me. What was going on down there?
Yo, listen, right? Listen, man. That kid right there, I watched him utterly destroy an all-star guard in Jeff Teague. I mean, loudly. And I'm going to take you every time. Every time I'm going to take you, there's nothing you can do. Let me move everybody out the way. And I'm just going to physically dominate. He had like 40 out of the 50 points. Like, I saw that. It was so loud. Don't get it twisted. Teague ball. And Teague and them won. But this is a testimony to what I think Zay always could have been. Had he got the ball in his hand, he was able to play downhill. You can't guard him. He's so strong, chest plate through shoulder, that he's inviting it. God forbid, they had to switch, so they put like a 6'7" dude on him or whatever. That didn't matter. He still moved. He's so physically strong. The ball handle to complement is almost, he want to shock, he want to absorb, and he want to go up because he knows you can't deal with his physicality. He's gonna play for a long time. It's so crazy to me now that some of these NBA teams is allowing him to just run around overseas and ain't nobody say no. We're gonna put you on this team and we're gonna give you these X amount of minutes a game, like Reggie Jackson and the minutes that Reggie Jackson come in and be some instant offense. That is instant offense running around right there. that kid Briscoe, Mike, it was so loud. You would thought that it was a pro playoff game. If you got to see Jeff Teague and them on their pod, they was talking about, man, he had the gym going crazy. Jeff Teague said he killed me. He said, I don't care, but they lost though. It was funny though, but he had the arena going crazy. You know, one of my favorite guards to come out of Jersey, Isaiah Briscoe.
We got to check out some of that from there, man.
Oh my goodness.
We'll check out some of that from there, man.
The bully. That back nasty.
Whoa.
Oh man, yeah. That Carl Cross is ridiculous. Man, look how he's doing these, man.
Whoa! Now, my question to you is, we all love money and stuff like that, but the way he's being able to play the game and play it, do you think if he was on the NBA team that we'd be able to get to see that form of him?
I think no. I hate to say no, but I think it could be something where it could be done in a segment. Like he has to be a situational player, in terms of that. But again, we're now playing 4 out. We're now playing 4 out basketball. You can't put a guard his size on him. You can't. You cannot put nobody his size on him. He's going to score. So I think I gotta change that. I kind of think if you can let him play, he can get in the game. Where he gets in the game, he gets to play. He's gonna be on that unit where he's in that unit for him to be able to score. I think he could be an asset. Like if he's in that second unit and he's coming, like I mentioned Reggie Jackson, he's in that second unit for him to come in and score. I think there is nobody you're gonna put on him that's gonna be his size that's gonna stop him. He's gonna do what he wants to them. Period. And I've seen everybody. I've seen the pros get it. I done seen the dudes in Dykeman get it. I done seen the person from here, there, everywhere get it. They cannot stick him. It's at the point, man. You seen the thing the last time he gave them dudes over there in Jersey City like a wild 70 something, and they quit the game early, stopped the game early. They run around. He got trench coats on. They putting memes up that he Omar from the Wire. Talking about Briscoe coming, man. I love it, man. I love it.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy. I got to get him on here. I'm gonna holler at him, hit his DM and say,
hey, listen, you get Briscoe on here, man. Man, I want parts.
Yeah, I definitely got to get him on here. Definitely got to get him on here. Now I got something for you though. You know I had to pull this out my bag. Do you think these two left school too early?
I'm gonna say no, and the reason why I'm gonna say no is Justin Edwards is gonna be a player. He's gonna be a player. He's already showing. He looked so much more. Me watching him the other day, he looked so much free, much more free. He looked so much more confident. He wasn't worried about nothing. I think he was so wound up and so tight at Kentucky because Cal has to hold certain reins on these guys in the beginning to get the young boys cohesive enough to play together so they can win. I think that hurt Justin because he didn't get to play his free open way, that lefty pull up. I'm not worried about it. This is that and the third. I get to play free. And I think he was so tight, he was so wound up, it affected him. But if you watched him the other day, Summer League, when he was just free, catch, shoot, flow, and bounce, that lefty pull up was so pretty. He is going to be fine. He's going to be a 12-year pro. He's going to be fun. And he's going to eventually crack a lineup. He's going to be a starter. He's going to play. Now, Mr. Bailey, the reason why I say no for him as well is because his ceiling is already there. There was nowhere else for him to go. So him striking while the iron was hottest, I can't be mad at him for. But he's a person that needs a perfect situation for him to play. He's another little microwave-ish type person. But I also think, humbly, that Mr. Bailey could be a person who has an excellent European career.
My take on it. I remember seeing Edwards play a couple times in high school, and when they had him highly ranked, when he first was getting buzz coming out of the Philly area, I checked out some of his stuff and saw him play. And when he got ranked number 1 and this and that, it was just something awkward about his game that never clicked with me. I never seen the like the fluid motion. I never seen that fluid player, and I think that class just didn't have that much type of talent that somebody had to be ranked number 1. You get what I'm saying? Like I didn't, in his game, it just didn't seem fluid to me to be on that he was gonna be a star. You know what I'm saying? I think that he needed a little more confidence when he was playing at Kentucky. He definitely needed like a boost of confidence. I think I heard something about they sent him to see a psychologist or something.
Reed Shepherd family, Reed has been seeing a sports psychiatrist for years.
Yeah.
And his family thought that it'd be good for him to do so for confidence purposes, and it did start to help him. You want to know what it is? To me, when I looked at him, another thing is it was core work. I don't think he was strong enough in his.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. When I saw him in high school and when I saw him at Kentucky, his body reminded me of those old Syracuse players. You get what I'm saying? The Billy Owens, the Ronnie Cycling bodies, even Carmelo was there. He had that kind of like I'm
almost in shape.
Yeah, those kind of bodies. Like I never seen that. Like he didn't have that appearance to be like the cut. Like, all right, I take this workout serious. I take this diet thing serious, and maybe that part of his game, if he transformed that, it could go. He could get to that next level. But I need to see a little more type concentration and focus on his game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's funny that you say that because you heard me say core work. I think he needed to be stronger in his core. That would have let his natural skill level come out more. I think he need more core work. And like you said, I need you know, we speak about this all the time. I'll see it in your arms. I'll see it in your chest. I'll start to see it in your body tone. That's going to let me know automatically, you know, those other things. Because it's not skill. It's more so the fact that you're not in shape enough for your game.
Now, me with Bailey, I'm going to disagree with you. I think if Bailey would have stayed and came out in this draft, he would have went on that first round to get that guaranteed money. I think that his confidence would have got higher at now. I'm not saying that what you're saying that his ceiling wouldn't have got that his ceiling not right there. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm saying that he might have could have fooled some people and stole like 2 or 3 years worth of money. And then they would have realized he wasn't that nice, but his bank account would have been all right. You get what I'm saying? Now he just got waived. Charlotte said they not gonna do his contract for for the next year or whatever. But I think if he would have stayed at UCLA, he would have came out in that first round and he would have fooled a couple people and got him a couple of dollars before they figured out, nah, he ain't really like that. You get what I'm saying? I think that came out a year too early.
I mean, that's the way to look at it. But a lot of times, it don't really so much be what we're speaking about in terms of that. It's more so some of these guys is that it's the environment. They don't want it's school. If we had this stuff more so when it was more so the stuff we were talking about earlier, like basketball academies, and it wasn't the school portion of it, I think you would see a little bit more of that. But it's the fact that you want me to go to 8 o'clock. I'm not going to 8 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm not going to the 8 o'clock. I don't want to do that anymore. Like I'm a pro, but I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to have a tremendous overseas career that might potentially bring him back to the NBA in the future. But I think he's one of them people that he can score the ball, and I can see him in the EuroLeague killing. And ain't no shame in that. It ain't no shame. It ain't no shame in that and going over there playing the highest tier level of European basketball and getting yours off. Because hey, if you really looked at some of the guys we got over there now, everybody ain't killing, Mike. Everybody is not killing.
Jokers, ain't everybody not killing, bro?
No, we could do a segment on that. We do NBA players overseas, and we start putting these numbers up. You'd be like, "Oh wow,
But when I talked to Horace last night, him and when I talked to when I seen interviews with other guys that was talking, they were saying that the game over there is way more physical.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole different type of game. It's not played with all that space that they play with in the NBA. It's a more physical game.
Everything different. Court structure is different. Everything is different. And so, over here, we're in the business of basketball and the entertainment of basketball. So we want to see the points go on the board. So we're going to blow that whistle. Over there, this gym is rocking. They throwing batteries. And they throwing batteries. They got rockets and stuff going off inside the arena. If this team don't win, they mess around and storm the court. These games are hyper physical, yeah. So we could do a segment on that with NBA players overseas and averages. It might shock some people of players that they think it ain't sweet over there. It ain't sweet at all at the high tier basketball.
All right. Our other partner Boski that's hit me, said he want to join. So I'm sending them the link now. Sleep, I just sent you the link. Check your email. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Next up. College. Big dog. KD.
Big dog.
Why?
He was unstoppable. And Big Dog had a worse team than Durant, and Big Dog was unstoppable. Couldn't nobody stop Big Dog. Nobody. And if the NCAA just didn't have terrible officiating, we might have sent 50 balls from Big Dog and everything. KD was still a good kid at that time. But Big Dog from Gary, Indiana, man, on Big Dog. You see, you didn't even get to finish talking. I said Big Dog. And over the twisted, I love Durant. But that Big Dog at Purdue, box office, Big Dog.
It was tough for me because I looked at some of the clips from both of them and I remember Durant. Durant was like, Durant was a beast down there too, man. Like,
yeah, don't get it twisted. KD was super good.
Big Dog definitely didn't have the supporting cast that Durant had, man. And everybody
Big Dog had Durant team. They win the national title. Big Dog.
And everybody remember that dunk against Ostertag, man.
Big Dog, man. That's Glenn Robinson from Gary, Indiana. That's Big Dog, man. I be telling people this all the time, man. They think I be crazy, man. Some dudes be trying to tell me, them dudes that like them old head teams. I said, man, Big Dog better than Bernard King. They be talking to me like they be thinking I'm crazy.
I'm about to check out some of his stuff now. Some of his old stuff. Big Dog was nice, man.
Man, Big Dog was good, man. I was watching some of his high school games and stuff the other day.
Mm-hmm.
First thing you learn is he's got teeth and he'll bite. And the second thing is you don't come between the dog and his bone.
Man, but
And the third.
Oh, good move. Then we gotta check out some Durant. Though Durant was nice too, bro.
Yo, I ain't saying it, but Big Dog was strong, man. His shot was, man, big Dog, man. And if Big Dog had his way, he'd give you 100. Durant a nice guy. Durant might try to let some other people score. Big Dog don't want nobody else to score. He'd go ahead and try to put it all on his back. Yo,
why
man.
you was dissing Quazzo Martin in them, man?
And Quazzo Martin in them wasn't it, man.
Big Dog was a savage. Look at Big Dog.
Was
man.
he?
Big Dog definitely was balling, man.
Yo, man, I love Big Dog. Big Dog was one of my favorites in college, man.
Oh man, but I still got to bring up my boy Durant, man. We got to see what Durant was working with, man.
Yo, Slim Reaper, my guy. You know that's my boy.
I don't know though, man. Durant.
In college though, then Big Dog.
That's tough, right?
That's a good. That is a good one, but
world Durant.
Mike, man, Big Dog, man. In college, big man, Glenn Robinson was ridiculous in college. So was Durant, though. I don't even sound like I ain't, you know.
Are you serious? Are you serious, America?
Speaking of explosion, Kevin Durant down the lane.
Bro, Durant was explosive, bro.
Yeah.
Durant was explosive, man.
Man, Durant and them team was better, man.
That time, but actually missed from close in. Durant battling still. Finally, it goes down, and he's fired up.
Long reach.
I started to say when you got a 40-inch swing, you can grab it, and then you can come down and score. Put yourself in the
Slim Reaper good, man.
He's a Diaper Dandy who's a PTP. Forget about freshman. He's as good as it gets in college basketball.
As people always underrate Durant defense too.
Now, but my boy Boski into the building. But one thing I'm gonna say is that, what's up, I?
What's good with you?
Man,
cousin.
You here talking, man. We just did who was better in college, Big Dog and Kevin Durant, man.
Oh, Big Dog.
Hey, y'all, ain't nobody giving Durant no love tonight, man. Y'all act like
it's not that we ain't giving Durant no love, man. In college,
y'all old, man. Y'all just old, man.
What are you talking about? You know I ain't that old. As a matter of fact, you the oldest up here. But Big Dog.
Glenn Robinson was the
Glenn Robinson in college was ridiculous, man.
Yeah, he was. And the competition he played in his conference was way better.
Yeah.
He had to go against Phil Jackson and them. He had to go against the Fab Five.
And everybody had a better team than him.
I know.
Everybody had a better team than him. Big Dog was killing everybody, man.
I know. Next up, a good one too. For my Newark heads out there, a good topic next up. Who was better? Corey Chandler or Keon Lawrence?
All right. Oh, first of all, R.I.P. To Keon.
R.I.P. Keon Lawrence, man.
I love these two. I love these two. I mean, a lot, man. I love these two a lot, man. And they both bring a lot to the table and everything. This super tough for me. Especially knowing these two young guys and just the untimely passing of Keon, but he was such a bucket. Like oh my man, you just be hearing the stories. You look up and see in the paper, Keon Lawrence is 49 powers. You
I
know,
know, I
that's the
know,
way the
I
highlights go.
know,
But then
I know.
Corey just built on what Randy had did down there in East Side. And they got Corey has a legacy that he followed a pro, and I just really wish he got even more of 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 his shine that he should have got. Went to Rutgers and everything, but like I wish I wish he just had better people in his corner for him to get his like two of my favorites. This is something I'm gonna absolutely abstain from.
Mm.
But man, oh man, oh man, oh man. If we're talking in high school and we're talking New Jersey basketball, Keon Lawrence was a one-man show. A
Mm.
show, a show.
Yeah, I'm
60
talking high
balls.
school. I'm talking high school.
High school, 60 ball. But see again, Corey was a pro. Corey's a pro. I'm talking about the athleticism, the body. Corey was a pro. Keon, I think I also think was a pro. Like I said, this is something I definitely just want to abstain from. But
Okay, yeah, I respect that.
East Side, and that team, man, Corey and them had you going down. You was going down to the neck, man. You have to go down there because you heard you. That's how it's coming to you, man. Yo, man, Corey, man, yo. But then it's the same thing with Keanu Weekway, like just a show, just a unique show of a hyper skill player, man. And he's missed down here, and like I said, I abstain, but my goodness gracious, this is a good one.
Go ahead, Sleep. What you got, Sleep?
Well, I got to play against Keon Lawrence up close and personal. RIP to him. I got to see him, grace the same court with him, and he was just a walking bucket, man. It don't matter like what you do, like he was just going to score, regardless. You know what I mean? And he just always had that confidence and that swag about him when he was on the court. You know what I mean? And he taught that talk to you too. So I definitely rock with Keon, for that aspect. Like I said, I ain't from Newark, so I don't, know the dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to pick him over Chandler. But just rocking against Keon Lawrence, he was special.
This was a tough one. Also, when I was putting it together, and I saw it, I said, "Yeah, this a tough one for me." On a high school level, it was so different. Corey did come after Foy. I think
That's my guy.
that he came so close after him. I think it stole some of the impact that he really had because it was always that comparison. You know what I'm saying? Lawrence was going ridiculous over there at Weekway. I used to see crazy numbers in the thing, but that trip over there to Philly at the Don Frio, I don't know if I'm saying it right, when he was playing against all them top dudes over there in Philly, Wayne Ellington and all of them, and he was destroying them. That's all everybody was talking about, man. You know what I mean? It's definitely one of them joints that's close. Too close might be too close to call with the in a high school level. So man, wow, this was more putting it together and now seeing the impact of it. It was definitely more tougher than I thought.
Yeah.
When I first brought it out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I first brought it out.
Hey, how do Rutgers let him go to Missouri?
Yeah, that was
this goes to show you about how back then, how they wouldn't urban recruit. That's why, you know what I'm saying, you might get somebody from the shore up there, something running the point when you had these monsters running around. You got to be kidding me, man.
No, all these guards that Jersey produced, man, it's crazy that you say that. That you know what I mean. You go down to the shore, or you go get one of those guards, and you have all these guards in Jersey with Boogie, and it's like you never even, I'm saying, if you don't, records are gonna see Hall get him. Like that's weird. That was always weird.
It's no way that he goes to the middle of the country to have to play. But again, hey, we
Could you imagine him in the ones right now?
Jeez.
Next up.
Crazy.
Next up. Look at your boy Frank. Frank said that's not true. Look at Frank. Frank said that's not true.
Well, Mr. White, I'm not again.
Tell him to send me my email. He can come on. Tell him to put his email in the chat. I'll send him the email. He can come on.
I think that we're gonna do Mr. White a personal segment. Because
we could do that. We
need to have Mr. White in a personal segment. I'm just sitting here saying that personally, I Mr. White can testify to this. When I go to see Dylan Harper play, I used to see the whole Rutgers staff, the basketball team. They have a section in the crowd. They had a pep squad. I'm just saying, I wouldn't have mind seeing the same push for urban players back then. And I don't think that Rutgers was doing it that way back then. So I don't know what he's saying, what's not true or not to me. I don't know. But tell Big Cuz I said lay off me.
Yeah, he was in the comments. Next up. I got a good one. Next up.
He said he texted me.
Should Mel leave New York? We got all these basketball factories out there. You got the Oak Hills, the Mount Verge, the all of these prep schools. You got the Nike League. Should Mel leave New York?
He can't play on that team with them 5 guards no more. Man, they got 5. Man, they got a team. It's like 9 kids. It's 9 point guards. And they got a 6'3" dude. I mean, a 6'4" dude and 9 point guards. That he can't do. But leave New York. New York has been waiting for schools. New York has been waiting for him for so long. Magic Mel. New York has been waiting for him so long. You know I believe in powerhouse basketball. You know I believe in that. But we see how Boogie Flan was able to, grow and develop. But I think what Boogie did was he didn't go to one of those traditional places initially. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the legacy traditional places. I think maybe I don't want him playing on that team with those 5 guards no more. I would say that. But what I will say is this. You say I want him to play on a team where when he give it to somebody on the wing, they're going to put it on their head. I want to see him be able to play with comparable people to the next level in which you're going to play at. And do I think he should stay on that team? Maybe not. But do I leave New York? I would wish that he didn't have to.
All right, sleep.
Hey man, when you gotta go, you gotta go. You gotta go. All that Homer stuff, man. That stuff is a wrap. The only way I see him stay in New York, go to Lehigh. Go to Lehigh.
I'm not mad that we got to go to somewhere where they're gonna put the people around him for him to play the way he should play.
You try to get to that next level, man. These Homer schools, man, ain't for you. I mean, Cole Anthony had to do the same thing to get where he needed to go. You know what I'm saying?
But this guy getting trained by the best. Kyrie be training him. They got the personal relationship. He like the face of the Apple right now. You get what I'm saying?
Man.
Like
Guess what? He get out. He leave New York. He'll still be the face of the Apple.
Good point.
Still be the face of the Apple. What
It's tough.
change?
It's tough right now looking at the situation because he didn't go there expecting all of them kids to vacate like they did. You know what I'm saying? So he got caught in the thing, and the only tough part is that he also went there because they was playing a super national schedule back when they had those other kids. You get what I'm saying? So now they didn't taper down the schedule. So I don't know if this situation.
Okay, you just gave me new information. If we not going nowhere for me to be put on stage,
You gotta go.
I already didn't want him with them 5 guards. I really don't want him just running around playing boys and girls in them. No. So
no, I ain't saying that. It's just not now. I don't know if they upped it up, but I know last year they had to taper it down because of they didn't have that they thought they was gonna have.
Hey man, when keeping it real goes wrong, get up out of there, fam.
Okay. I'm agree. If that's the case, if you at least not gonna put him on stage, because funny, I'm just catching him indictment and everything like that. He's super long. His arms are super long. His legs are super long. He's grown. I think about, I always work the bitty ball circuit in Spotlight. So when I would be at Spotlight, I would be over there always with the small teams. So these are my guys, and his IQ was always so high. I love to see his pace of play and everything like that, and I just would love to see him with them complementary wings for him to be able to showcase his natural ability. So if they not gonna provide him with that, I gotta go and sleep.
All right. The main event. Bronny Summer League averages right now. Something like a 4-2 and a 2. Talk to me, world. This your boy. Talk to me. What's going on?
Oh, you want my assessment?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, I definitely want your assessment.
Oh my goodness, he's playing great. And I think the funny part about this is I love what a commentator was saying the other day. They said, why are we assessing the 55th pick in the draft like he's a first-round pick? We know that he's LeBron James' son, but generally, the 55th pick in the draft, we're not concerned. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists the other day. He had like 3 blocks and 2 steals or whatever like that. I seen him try to, catch somebody, put it on somebody's head the other day. I said, you know what? I think right now he's playing great for the 55th pick. Great. He's going to be a G League player, G League, D League, whatever we talk about. He's going to be a G League player that's going to get time to develop. They're going to bring him up for his couple of games so he can play the game. They can buzz him in. His pop's going to be there. It's going to be the 100 cameras is going to be there. 1,000 cameras like it's the NBA Finals. Great. After the said and done, what Rich Paul and them did was don't draft him. We're going to put him in a 4-year program, and we're going to develop him in 4 years. I like the potential of Bronny James. I do.
Squirrel world.
Yeah.
But is this basketball or wrestling or professional wrestling? Because this like putting this thing together into this entertainment thing is not what this is supposed to be about, bro.
Mike,
like, come on, man. Like,
what you mean? You asked if it's entertainment or wrestling, but here we are in the spotlight, and look what you did. Bronny James Summer League averages.
I'm talking about.
Do we normally talk about second-round picks when me and you talk basketball?
We've been talking about him since he's been playing.
We've been talking about him because everybody wants to assess him.
He just now became a second-round pick. Y'all wasn't talking about him when we was talking about him when y'all thought he was a first-round pick.
Who ever said he was a first-round pick? I never said he was a first-round pick. I always have maintained, right? He has complementary skills for him to be a professional player. He can defend multiple positions. He's
Can I ask you this?
athletic and he can shoot the ball.
Can I ask you this?
Sure.
If he was doing that against those dudes in that summer league, what is he gonna do against the real players in the NBA?
Mike, he's going to play in Idaho for the Stampede.
So is he ever gonna get to the show?
Yes.
Do he deserve to be in the show?
Yes, I think he deserves. He deserves.
No,
Hold on, just stop. Let me answer that even better. Let me answer that even better.
Go ahead.
It's to be determined.
Oh no, we're not doing that no more. I'm tired of doing the weight thing, man. I'm not doing the weight thing no more. He's in the NBA now. We can't do the weight thing no more. I've been waiting.
He's the 55th pick in the draft.
No, ho. When he was in middle school, I had to wait to high school. Then when he got to 9th grade, I had to wait till he became a junior. Then when he became a junior, all right, just give us one more year. Next year, it's going to be more his show. The next year came, the same thing. Then I had to wait for him to get to college. Then the situation happened in college, okay? Now we got to wait. All right, yeah, they got him drafted. Now he in there now. Now we got to wait some more. When is he going to have to perform?
I think he's going to perform well in the G League.
Oh, my God. According to what he's playing right now, you think he's going to perform well in the G League?
Yeah.
Teacher.
Because you want to know why?
You want
to know why? Let me answer it. You want to know why?
Go ahead.
And especially these summer league games, everybody, right now, this is the All-Star game. Everybody going for this. The games is out of control. Wow. Everybody's shooting. Ain't no structure. When the G League games and stuff come around and it's going to be coached and you're going to have to play it the right way, I think he's going to play well.
He has to be aggressive.
I don't know what games you watch.
Hey, yo.
You back? You good?
Yo.
Mike, you watched any of the summer league games this year?
I saw. He ain't even look aggressive.
Okay, Mike. I'm gonna ask you again.
No, I ain't watched the whole game. I ain't watched the whole game.
So no, you watched clips and highlights.
So when I saw the clips, right, and these are the things that he was supposed to be doing good, he still looked timid.
Mike, I watched the summer league games.
Okay.
I watched the games.
Mm-hmm.
He was aggressive with the ball. He didn't stop the ball. He moved the ball. When he got his opportunities, he tried to go. He tried to put his shots up. The game is so wild and so hectic and everything like that. Everybody shooting. Ain't no structure or nothing like that.
So now when the G League come and he playing in the structured game, then we can analyze him. So we can't analyze him now.
Mike, here it is again. I think he's going to play well in the G League. I think he's going to play well. And I think it's going to take some time for him to develop. But I do see potential in Bronny James.
So you think one day in the near future he's going to be a regular NBA basketball player?
I think he's going to be one of these people that's going to be sitting on somebody's NBA bench. Yeah, I do.
Give me a take, Sleep.
Okay. So, you know I've been critical of Bronny ever since he was in middle school. You know, I'm taking the name out of the aspect of who he is or who he's connected to, and I'm just looking at him as the player. So, a couple of days we've been hearing, you know, we can't expect anything from a 55 pick. We're analyzing him like he was a first round pick. But in the same breath, he was also celebrated like he was a first round pick as well when he got picked at 55. You know, the media coverage, everybody was celebrating, oh, this is a great thing. He got more media outlet and media look at more than Dalton Connect did. And Dalton Connect was 17, one of the top players in the country. And he was our first pick, so he got more shine than he actually did. My thing is this. At the end of the day, you know, we Laker fans, guys, and we know what our franchise is.
Mike, not a Laker fan.
All right, hold on. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Focus, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm looking at it as the aspect is the Celtics just won a championship, right? The Celtics just won a championship. And you know how we feel about the Celtics, right? And we supposed to be moving heaven and hell to get to the championship. But I feel like instead of us going and making those type of moves, instead of us making those type of moves to go ahead and get closer to the chip, we're focusing on this father and son story. And I don't think that, Bronny is drafting Bronny is going to help us bring us closer to winning the championship. I don't even think the championship is the focus right now, which is crazy to me because the championship is supposed to always be the focus. Of what we do. Hold on, but let me finish. And so in the event, when I look at Bronny game, because I haven't looked at clips, I look at full game. And I'm looking at how he plays and his style to play, his lack of aggressiveness. Like, okay, he do like little things or little things or whatever. But when I look at the dudes that's undrafted and how they in the summer league balling, hooping. The dude from the Miami Heat, the dude that was playing for the Warriors, they hooping. But they fighting for something that Bronny got and he truly didn't deserve at the end of the day. And that's my thing.
Go ahead, Steve.
And that's my thing. Like, you watch, you just like looking like, yo, that dude from Miami, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's other people out there that didn't get drafted that deserve the opportunity that didn't get it because of who Bronny James is connected to.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me finish. I had a conversation with Mike the other day, and we was talking about. I don't think Bronny was. I don't think Bronny is better than Marcus Jordan was when at UCF.
Those guys, wow. All right,
I really don't.
Let me stop both of you two right here, right?
Okay.
Right, both of you two right here, and quickly, let me give you guys a quick reminder. Mike is asleep, right? And this is the part that everybody's seeming to be missing. What I'm gonna do the next time we are in the spotlight, right? I'm gonna take the second round. I'm gonna have the stats for all the second round pick. I've already seen this. Somebody else, another Laker person already did this. I'm going to show you the stats for every second round pick. And then I'm going to sit back and I'm going to ask y'all a question. Did you know that this was going on? Then I'm going to show you the stats for all the first round picks. And I'm going to show you, did you know what this was going on? What you have to understand is about them dudes and them people that you're talking about and them individual people that you got right there. Then you're talking about the people or somebody else who deserved it or somebody else this. The Lakers are one team. Let's remove the Lakers, right? Why didn't the other teams draft them people?
Who are you talking about? The undrafted guys?
Hold on a second. I want to remove the Lakers out the equation, right? Because the only reason why the Lakers drafted him because he was LeBron's son. So let's go with that. Let's remove that. The other people that you speak about that deserve to have been drafted, why didn't any of the other teams in the association draft those players?
I don't care about that.
You know why you don't care about that?
Hold on.
Hold on, let me finish my point. Because it don't fit the narrative. That's one. But two, let me tell you why. Them people that you're talking about, individual like that, right? One, and this is the part I don't get how y'all don't understand this. South Bay Lakers sold out when Bronny James was drafted. I don't know why we're not speaking about the business aspect of this.
This is what I'm talking about. When did that become important?
This is all Jim Boeheim's son just got drafted.
Man, I don't care about that. When did this become important?
Hold on a second. You didn't even let me finish. What I'm telling you is this stuff has always went on in basketball. Always.
We talking about hold on.
Let me finish my point. I'm talking about late round picks and stuff like that has always went on in basketball, even to the point where it's been ceremonial picks and people have took second round picks and drafted a person that they knew never was going to play basketball. The reason why this hyper focus is on this kid right here is for the disdain for the father.
Man, knock it off, man. Now, that sounds crazy.
You want to say knock it off, and you want to say this is
that sounds crazy.
You want to know the true? You want to know the true thing I'm waiting for?
What?
Is that the next season at Arkansas when y'all two boy When y'all two boys don't play.
Yeah.
When he don't play.
Yeah. Now this what I gotta ask you though. This what I gotta say though. Was he guarding the dude that scored 32 points?
No.
So he wasn't guarding that guard that scored 32 points?
No.
All right, because everybody was talking about his defense, and some dude he played against had 32. So he ain't getting none of that.
Now, this how I know you didn't see the game. The dude that had them points, that muscle-bound big dude, was like 6'7" or whatever. He was balling. No, he wasn't.
Oh, I thought it was a guard. I stand
No.
corrected. Now, my second thing is this though. What concerned me the most out of the last couple of days was, and the interview that I saw with his dad, where his dad said he doesn't care. He just go plays his video games. He doesn't care what nobody thinks. Now that part right there scares me because he don't even have it to use this as fuel to come with some kind of anger and come at people and stuff like that. That
so how is that saying that he doesn't have that fuel? More so, I took it as what he was saying was, yo, he's been hearing this stuff for so long, he doesn't put stock in none of this stuff. He has this of his own mind, and I know what it is that I want to focus on, what it is I want to do, where it is that I want to go, and I'm not listening to y'all.
So let me ask you, let me interject. So you World, I was hearing you talking about the business aspect of the other teams and how they do with the second round picks, but we are not a typical team. Is a champ? Haven't we always been built on the business of winning championships?
That's what we are right now. And
so hold on. So drafting. So again, adding Bronny to the fold, and again, I know we're doing this developmental thing, and we're talking about that. But how was having him helping us putting us closer to getting the championship?
He wasn't the pick that helping us get to the championship. He is a developmental player.
But okay, would you agree that he's being celebrated?
Who would you have drafted in spot number 55? And I want you to answer me. Who you would have drafted? Who, better yet, this is a great question. Who went after Bronny James that is playing right now? You be like, ooh, we should have got him.
I would have took Justin Edwards over him.
You would have took Justin Edwards over him. Let me ask you a question, right? We picked 55. How many more picks was it?
Who that? After that?
Yeah.
So let me ask you a better question.
No. Before you do that, why didn't any of those other teams take Justin Edwards? You want to know why? Probably more so was what Justin Edwards probably did on the back end that we don't really know about. He could have told them, don't pick me. I think I'll be more comfortable going back home, getting the love from the people at home, and trying my best to play for the Sixers. The same way that when we got Austin Reeves, how he told the Pistons and all them not to draft him because I feel as though my fit and stuff will be better for the Lakers. People do not realize the stuff that went on, and here's the part that nobody's saying anything about. If it wasn't for Rich Paul, there was like 18 other teams that wanted to draft Bronny James.
That was cap, bro.
But hold on.
We're not going to talk about
cap, bro. So we trying to say on his credibility, where they was hoping to get LeBron. Like, knock it off, bro.
So now we're gonna go off of what we feel and not what we know. I don't know that. All I know is what the former GM.
All right, guess what?
I can't even finish my point, y'all. All I know is what the former GM for the Golden State Warriors said during the draft. Right now, it's been going on already for the past few months that Rich Paul has been telling people do not draft Bronny James, and there's been people serious teams who have considered drafting Bronny James, and he said, no, you want to know why? We're going to make sure he goes where he's going to go so we can make sure that he at least gets the opportunity to develop. So we're going to take control over the business of Bronny, and we're going to make sure because we're going to do it under our watch. So other people would have took him. If y'all are talking about other players had other players. Let's go with Justin Edwards. Nobody drafted Justin Edwards. Take the Lakers out the equation. If he was that much better, Nobody drafted Justin Edwards.
Can I ask you something?
And I like him.
Let me ask you
talking
something.
about.
Go ahead, Sleep.
Change this Joker name to regular Joe Schmo. Or is we having the same energy at 55 for him if he wasn't connected, if he wasn't LeBron James Jr.?
No.
So
What are we
talking about?
Let me ask you this. When we took Kobe Carl, when Mitch Kupchak took Kobe Carl, why did we take Kobe Carl? My two Lakers fans are here. Why did Mitch Kupchak draft Kobe Carl?
Yeah, because of his dad, the North Carolina connection.
So why are we up here doing the longest segment of In the Spotlight on Bronny James and nepotism when we didn't have this same energy for Kobe Carl, we didn't even have a developmental structure then. He got actually put and he was actually on the team.
Time out. Because I can answer that. That's simple. Because he wasn't in there. He wasn't in every thumbnail being clickbait either. I didn't even know Kobe Carl.
What does he have to do with that?
Stop. I'm answering your question. We didn't even know Kobe Carl even existed until we drafted him to the Lakers. We knew this about this dude all the way from 7th grade.
Hold on a second.
He was in, hold on. Let me finish. He was in thumbnails when he was getting 2 points. He was the thumbnail when he was. Let me finish. He was. We all know why. He was the thumbnail when he wasn't doing nothing. When there was when Amari Belly was leading the team in scoring, and he wasn't getting the props. Listen. Again, like I said, it's because of his name. Like I said, it was because of his name.
Listen. When you a Laker fan, and I kept this in the gun. You a Laker fan. I watched the Lakers draft Kobe Carl because you knew it from the door. Mitch Kupchak's relationship with the father. Kobe Carl was stop. And we was a championship team at that point, already ready-made championship team. It was other players that you would have thought was better than Kobe Carl. We drafted Kobe Carl because of his relationship with the general manager. So now
I agree with you 1,000%.
And you want to know the crazy part is? I got something in the stash. I'm waiting for people. I got something in the stash. I got 30 more people that I can easily rattle off certain situations and why. The reason why, and this is the part that we need to deal with us as people. This is the systematic beatdown of the father. We are not going anything that he do.
Man, we ain't doing this.
Listen,
man,
of course we're not going to do that because we're not going to deal in reality. This is all the things that we don't.
Hold up. I got one question. Right? This a question I got before you get into the dad thing, right? Last year, it was a player that got drafted at 55, right? And this who this player was. So, and he played in the G League for 1 year. So once this G League season is over, are we going to be able to compare these stats to him? You see them stats? Now, he was the 55th player last year in the draft. All right. So what he had? 15 points. What he had? 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Right? Is Bronny gonna have comparable numbers to that when the season is over?
I think he's gonna be he's gonna be favorable. I think it's gonna be favorable.
So you saying his numbers is going? So we putting you on record when his G League season is over. His average what Isaiah Wong had 15.
Again, I don't know what Isaiah Wong's capacity is on the team or what his role was on that team.
No.
Hold a second, Mike. You can't force feed me into my answer. What I'm telling you is Isaiah Wong's position on Isaiah Wong's team could have been to shoot. Bronny James' position on Bronny James' team could be something totally different. But I didn't. So let me say this. I think he's going to be a double-figure scorer. I think he's going to play well. I think he's going to shoot the ball well. So I think he's going to average double-figure points. I think he's going to shoot the ball well. I think he's going to pass the ball well. And I think we're going to see a lot of growth. And I think we're going to see him put it on a couple people's head a couple times, too. I do think we're going to see that. But to say I think he's going to average 16, 16-4-3. I don't know. I think he's going to be a double-figure scorer and stuff, though. Yeah,
Have we seen Bronny James dunk on anybody?
Yeah, I've seen him dunk on people.
Who? When?
Well, this also too. I love y'all too. Y'all don't watch enough basketball.
Oh my God.
I love
Yo.
it. Yo,
Hey,
just like
I name a dunk on somebody right. I
just
name
like
a
I
dunk on
told-
somebody right
just
now.
like I
Hold on a
told,
second. I name a primetime dunk on somebody right now, and I bet you gonna say, well, what's next?
No, I'm not.
The
My thing
CBC.
is,
Let me tell you the dunk because it was on Sports Center 900,000 times.
Oh, we know that.
All right, my bad. So now what I say here goes
We
back.
know that.
Hey,
My
Squirrel.
thing is, hold on, Mike. My thing is, again, now he just put up Isaiah Wong. He just put up Isaiah Wong's thing. Isaiah Wong has a long resume before he got to that point. Now, him and Isaiah Wong are damn near the same size, with the same measurables almost, and the same intangibles. Do you think that do you think that Bronny is as good as Isaiah Wong?
I think that Isaiah Wong. Let me see if I can be as calm about this as I can. I think Isaiah Wong is basic cable, like like any other cable channel. I think Bronny James is the same thing, like any other cable channel. What I don't think Isaiah Wong is that I think Bronny James is I don't think they're the same athlete. And I don't think they're the same defender, and I don't think they're the same shooter.
When are we gonna see the shooting and shooting and stuff?
You don't have to watch the games.
All right, fellas, man. Just that.
Hold on a second. Real quick right there. Out of my panel right here. What is the last game you watched, Mike?
The last game. I ain't watched no NBA games in a while.
All right, cool. Sleep.
Indeed.
What is the last game? What's the last game you watched?
I just watched them against the Heat.
Huh?
I just watched the Summer League game against the Heat.
All right, cool.
But guess who's gonna be watching it now, though?
Thank you. I love it. But you know what the junkie known as the world does? Mm-hmm. This is what I do. This is all I do.
But guess what the junkie know what the world can't do? He can't get him no aggression and no heart. He needs to go see the wizard.
Mike, it sound good, but
he needs to go see the wizard. He needs to go see the wizard.
I want to remind you of the stuff that I've said. Remember, we had a Quickly and Maxey conversation. One just got the max, the other one just got right under the max. Right? Mm-hmm. Now we remember the conversation we had about Rob Dillingham and your guy. Now I'm gonna give you one more tidbit, right? Mm-hmm. About what's gonna happen at Arkansas. You're not gonna get the ball out of Flan hand. You're gonna have to now play the 2. You have no athleticism at the 2. You don't shoot the ball well. And guess what now? The guy that's the coach, that's basically your impromptu godfather, is now he is driven to win at a different level. He's not going to be as patient. Say I said this. Next stop, Istanbul.
And that's where he would have been at if his dad ain't he probably wouldn't have went there.
Hey, listen, but you mean Worldwide West is godfather?
He finessed his way into the McDonald's All-American game.
Mike, we can't help about this stuff. We all know how this stuff goes. I'm not talking about none of that. What I just said was the person that we're leaving nameless, his godfather is Worldwide West. He got super influence too. Let's
what
not do
happened
that.
When they went head up?
Huh?
What happened when they went head up?
Oh my God, man! Are you serious, man?
Yeah,
I'm asking.
Are you serious?
What happened when they went head up?
What you mean? What happened? That was the two. That was
Mike,
the two
you ain't got
same
that clip
teams.
ready?
Look, I just saw that kid get destroyed by Dylan Harper.
Yo, we talk about when he played Bronny. We ain't talking about
what you mean? He wasn't even sticking him.
What?
He wasn't even sticking him. Man,
the dude that got defense.
Let's keep it real about something. One kid actually is being developed and trying to learn how to play. The other kid got the ball
How
and
you
was able
being
to do.
developed and you in the NBA?
Let me
How
finish.
you mean?
One kid got the ball and was able to do whatever he wanted to when he was able to do it. When he finally got to a situation where he actually had to learn to play the right way and play basketball, who did he look like? He looked like what it is that y'all describing right now. And he was the number one player in the country. Not another kid who was number 30, 40, or 50. He never was the number one player in the country. The other kid was the number one player in the country. And guess what? He got his
Well, how
spot
did he
took.
get?
He got his spot took by Mr. Basketball kid from Kentucky.
So how did he? If he was ranked number 40 and 50, how he get in the McDonald's game?
He got in the McDonald's because of his last name. I don't pull no punches.
That's it then.
So let me ask you a question, right?
Don't
you rap me. Don't you rap me. So the other kid that we talking about now that y'all love or whatever, who was at any time he was between number 1 and number 5, between number 1 and number 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got the ball put in his hand, got everything or whatever solidified. He was already the cannon. He was already the super scorer. He was already this, that. He was already this, that, and the third. All that stuff had happened. What happened? You ended up getting a legendary coach sent to Arkansas.
Knock it off, man.
You know I'm telling the truth. Had he been Mike, when I told
he went
you
to
this
Arkansas because he wasn't winning like that no more.
Had he benched him and let Reed Shepard and them start,
they was tired, man. I was
happened.
out there, bro. I was out there. The dude said, "Man, we won a national title. We don't care
You
about."
You can't get no national title with this other dude right here who I brung in, and he was the guy we talk about is the worst guard in the Calipari era. I'm about to send you something from my Kentucky group. They rated him as the worst guard in the Calipari era.
Yo, guess what?
He wouldn't have been closer to a national title if he recruited
play
Bronny.
that G League season, bro.
Huh?
You're gonna have to play that G League season.
True. Hey, Mike.
What's up, bro?
They rated your man the worst guard in the Calipari era.
Send me that. Send me that.
I love it. I got these discs in the chamber. Listen. My Trenton brethren, I love y'all and all. I know y'all got a serious affiliation for Camden. I know y'all do.
No, whatever, man. I'm gonna hit y'all guys later. I love y'all, man.
Mike, hey, they took you off the point, huh, Star? Your man playing the 2 now.
I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow.
Hey, I love y'all, man. I really do.
Love you too,
hey, Mike,
bro.
I got something coming.
Stop that.
Man, that was a good segment, man. We had some fun tonight. Next week, I got a couple guests coming on next week for In the Spotlight podcast, man. And we had some fun, and we're gonna have some clips from here. And I hope everybody enjoyed tonight, talking about the different subjects. Take care. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Shalom.